Today, we're going to talk through the MLB wildcard slate, go over college football and NFL winners, and let's cash a squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. We're beating Vandy, by the way. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Sure.
You guys want to buy this jersey? I just got it. Wore it one time down at Chapel Bill. Fucking dumb.
The only win seen in that jersey is by the Frogs. That's unbelievable.
What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Thursday, episode 778 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by our two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Bookit Sports. If you're not betting on Pickets, what are you doing? If you're not tracking your bets on Pickets, the best bet tracking app out there by far on the App Store or Google Play, what are you doing? Start tracking your bets over there on Pickett today. Use that app every single day. And yes, it is Brad Cornelson Day, folks. Congratulations, you've made it. Can we clap it up for Mr. Brad Cornelson and the Sam Houston Bearcats? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Can't believe we have that jersey up and open.
I have been waiting for this moment. Had to dust off the old Sam Houston jersey. Was telling Goots earlier today, pretty sure I'm the only person on earth who purchased this jersey. There's probably some Fanatics website out there, Fanatics warehouse out there. A third of it is just these jerseys. Because who the hell is buying these things? And they probably made way too many.
Maybe the worst jersey ever made.
It's the ugliest jersey ever made. Look at this thing. This has men's league softball, but you have to be 50 years old and obese, written all over it. Look at the sleeves. Digital camo, that was a thing for like a year, 10 years ago. It was cool.
That jersey would be hard as shit in 11U travel ball.
Yeah, dude. Travel ball ass jersey, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, packing that puppy up. They probably had to dust that puppy. They probably had to get the crane up and move it and grab it out of the fucking top back shelf in that warehouse. Who's buying these? Who's buying these? Does it have a brand? I don't know. It's like the most uncomfortable jersey ever. It's so heavy. I'm sweating right now just wearing this thing. Absolutely sweating. All right, yo Krabs, just fading Judge and the Yanks. Too heavy, bro. Keep it professional. Stop name-dropping Judge every time. And don't be taking everything so personal. Thank you, Adam. Did not know you were a therapist. We got Sade Whiteman coming in, dropping a 5-unit whale. Let's go, Sade. Let's go, Sade. Atta boy. We got Brian C coming in, dropping a subby as well. Come on, fellas. Let's go, Sox. Big night for the Sox. Big night for the Sox. Foreign Haitian's asking, can we leave Judge alone? How about no, Foreign Haitian? How about no? I'll be fading his total bases today. Are you kidding me?
There you go.
You think I've heard a bell? I'm fading him again and again and again and again and every day until he retires, which will probably be kind of soon because he's sneakily pretty old and still has no rings. Jovan, he's got what? 4 years left probably to get a ring? Maybe 5 if they keep him on the bench, right? Maybe 5 years. He's sneakily pretty old.
Probably. Honestly, it probably depends on how long Stanton plays.
Ooh.
Okay. Stanton's out sooner than him, then that's more years he can DH.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it looks like watching Stanton swing a bat right now. It looks like it hurts every time he swings, so he might not have much time left, to be honest with you.
Maybe.
Hype train moving and grooving, folks. Get involved. I mean, yeah, we're going to come in here and celebrate Judge for a dropped pop-up from Duran there. I mean, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break.
That was great.
Dropped pop-up. We're coming in here doing cartwheels and backflips for Aaron Judge. Nice. Nice. Unbelievable. Look, they're going to do studies on Jaron Duran as well, his fall off. That dude stinks. He's not even good at defense anymore. Stinks.
Yeah.
He was like one of the best hitters in baseball at one point. That's long gone. Long gone. Yeah, and now look how far he's fallen, dudes.
Bad.
Look how far he's fallen. PCA is also up there for maybe worst, most overrated player.
In baseball. Worst player in the league. Worst player in the league, dude. He's terrible. So bad. Just god awful.
Terrible, terrible player. Overrated, overhyped. Watch that guy take some swings. I mean, he could not be more off on some of those hacks. Bad.
No.
He's bad at baseball.
We were told we were hating and stupid for saying that the whole first start of the season, the first half of the season, is just overrated and ridiculous. He is horrible.
He was red hot. Sure.
Yeah. He was
red
supposedly
hot.
the MVP over Ohtani for a while.
Okay.
That lasted.
Okay. Kyle, I don't want him on my team. I have Dylan Cruz.
Fuck
I'm
no,
good,
I
boss.
would not want PCA on my team.
I already have Jacob Young. He literally is just PCI. He's the same. Why would I want 2 Jacob Youngs? Okay.
So at this point,
honestly,
you're not
Jacob Young.
Power, you're not getting anything at the plate. You're just getting the same defense.
Jacob Young had better at bats towards the end of the season, was hitting nukes more than PCA is right now. I might rather have Jacob Young on my team. I might. We got William Wagers coming in hot. William Wagers, you're fucking goated. All I had to see was the Sam Houston jersey. Up and moving to be convinced Sam Houston is a whale today. Krabs. William Wagers. We appreciate you, Beast. All right, hype train is moving and grooving. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and get the fucking shit recaps over with. Not a great day. We were due for a stinker of a day. Cubs ML was a shit play. Not happy about it.
Shit play.
It is what it is.
Shit play, shit day. Hashtag thank you, PCA.
It was a terrible day. And that was a ball. Terrible day. Terrible day. All right, let's go do the Sharp Report recap. One of the worst days we've had in a while. Jesus Christ. Only wagers we hit, only plays we hit, were the pitching out fades. And I'm pretty sure Littell had, 10 outs?
10 outs, somehow, some way. They honestly get stuck in that game if he pulled them sooner, like they should have.
Yeah, not a good day. We got to bounce back here, chat. We're going to work our butts off to find you guys winners today. It was never the Red Sox. It was never the over. It was never the Cubs. It was never whatever fucking losers I had yesterday. Terrible plays. Terrible plays. Oh, the Reds last night. I thought I could squeak one by with the Reds last night. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
Almost dead. Game time run up in the 8th.
I mean, they lost by 4. Let's not act like it was that close. They showed heart, though. I do respect that. They at least showed
heart. The game tying runs at the plate in the 8th inning. It's pretty close at that point.
Okay. Agree to disagree there. I mean, it was a 4-run game, but hey, at least they showed heart for both games and came back. They were down like 10 runs, 8 runs yesterday, and they showed some serious heart. I mean, conversations need to be had about Lodolo having the shortest leash of all time to put in Nick Martinez. I don't get it. People are saying maybe Tito has lost his fastball. Not me.
That was a
people.
Oddly managed game. What really screwed them over is the fact that they didn't clinch before the last game, so Abbott couldn't pitch. He was on short rest and would have been ratchet.
Tito's just happy to be there, man.
I think Tito might have been ready to go home.
Everybody's probably
his interviews are great. It's just him, how much he loves baseball. He's so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yep. He's just happy to be here, man. Shit manager, but happy to be here. God, he used to be the man up in Boston, but I digress. Guys, we got a lot of work to do today. We got to find some winners. We've got MLB postseason plays. We've got college football. We've got NFL. I'm fucking hyped. Let's go. Also, Ellie De La Cruz is ass cheeks. Let's clap it up. Not for that, but for the thing we were talking about before, how we got the big 3 on today. The big 3 on today with baseball and then college football and NFL. Jovan, would you rather have CJ Abrams or Ellie De La Cruz on your team? Okay. It's close. What's up, Cam? Good to see you, Beast. Already locked in the guards ML. Scott saying, we'll talk about that game. I've got a 3-unit play on the gridiron tonight. You guys can probably guess what it is. And we got to talk how we're fading the Yankees tonight. Those are a couple things I know. Why don't we go ahead and hop right into it and get to the meat sheet, the sharp reports, the good old-fashioned bounce-back plays. Let's get it. Guardians ML. You're telling me Sassoni's catching steam against Jack Flaherty, who's had his time, his flashes in the pan. That looks a little weird to me. Maybe not super weird if you check the stats and see how these two guys have been pitching of late. Flaherty trending downwards, Sassoni trending upwards. Something about this Guardians team, though, Jovan. I just think they advance. I think the Tigers used up all their good baseball in the first half of the season. I could see it like it was yesterday. SBR in the 3rd inning of this game as soon as the Guardians take the leads. SBR bitching on the feed like no other, chalking it, and already calling the season over and saying he's getting ready for spring training, excited to maybe make a trip down there, have a little vacation down in Florida to visit the team during spring training, already moving on, right? I've already seen that tweet. And I think the Tigers' work here is done, I'll be honest. The more talented squad, don't get me wrong, but which of these teams win? It's the Guardians. The Guardians win. And the Tigers are losers, straight up. And I'm surprised to say that because I thought maybe we would have a dark horse here early on this season. AJ Hinch is a great coach. He's a proven winner. They've got a ton of young talent. They've got Tariq Skubal. They have the ace, right? But Skubal can't save them today. Skubal cannot save them today. He will not be pitching today. So they're going to have to rely on Flaherty and a bullpen with a lot of guys who've been playing pretty good so far this season. But the Guardians' bullpen is always good. Even when they have guys rigging games, they're still finding ways to get the job done. And this team has impressed me a ton. The way they kept their foot on the gas last night and put up a 6-spot late in that game just tells me everything I need to know about the series. I think it's already over. Go ahead and give me the Guardians on the money line.
Regards. SBR surely's got to have that on the feed already, right?
Yeah. Can we get
Sure.
Can we check the Carfax there? As SBR already tweeted out the Guardians on the money line? I'm assuming he has.
Probably tweeted that shit out. The second Rocchio hit that home run yesterday.
He tweeted a parlay 10 hours ago. Guards ML, Padres ML, Yankees ML.
Okay.
He said Fielders 3. That's the name of the parlay.
Shit's unreal.
Okay. Shit's been on the feed since last night.
And his
unbelievable
4-piece yesterday of Guards, Padres, Yankees, Dodgers hit.
Wow.
Wow, split.
Let's go SBR.
Guards in there, man.
Let's go SBR. Never seen somebody hate their team more than SBR. Crazy. I respect it. It's crazy. Finnegan probably getting some high leverage innings today. Yeah, Brian, see, that smells like trouble. That smells like trouble. Although Finnegan's been great for the Tigers. Can't make it up. Kyle Finnegan in a high leverage spot in the postseason for the first time. That smells like a blown save. That smells like some late runs in this game. And there's just some magic, some aura surrounding this Guardians team. I'll take them on the money line. They win this game in advance.
Sure.
Right? Gootsy, swing that puppy around. I want to hear Jovan's first straight bet. What are we cooking with here? How about an under? Wow.
Under. They're going to have to show me in Chicago, especially because Darvish, again, for however long the pitchers are going to be going this game. Not that I think it matters too much for these two teams because Padres bullpen, we know what they are, despite some pretty heavy usage yesterday. And the Cubs bullpen, we're saying that from the start of the series. It's been a lot better than people realize, especially in the last couple months of the season. And it's looked as good the past couple games of the series. But Darvish does not get hit very hard. He struggles at times, but it's not with hard contact. So in situation like this where the Cubs, a team that doesn't really go up there with any sort of approach right now, has to face 55 different pitches because that's everything Darvish throws, and you're not going to get a chance to hit it very hard. I don't think that's a great recipe for runs. And similar things, I guess, go for James and Taillon, who randomly started pitching really, really well since he came back from his injury. And again, the Padres don't hit fly ball pitchers very well. They usually come with one stray, like Manny Machado happened to be the stray yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if Tatis is a stray in this one, but other than that, they can't lift the ball. They're not very good at it, and that's exactly what you need to do against Taillon and, frankly, a lot of that bullpen. So, tight cheeks in Chicago for a big game.
2 words. Tight cheeks, folks. I agree. I like this first 5 under. I think we'll get some early hooks from both pitchers as soon as they get into any sort of trouble past the second or third inning. Might be some early pulls, might be going to their bullpen early, leaving it all out there on the field. Padres bullpen, great. Cubs bullpen's been great. I think we get some early hooks. I think we get, some pretty moose offensive lineups here in this game. Manny Machado hit a nuke yesterday. He's not hitting one today. That's the happiest I've ever seen Manny Machado. In the interview in the dugout in that game, he seemed pretty fucking juiced up, pretty excited. I've never seen that guy smile, I don't think. It was good to see. It was actually good to see.
He didn't smile that big on the O's.
Okay, that's entirely untrue. Entirely untrue.
No.
He's been in the postseason before with the O's.
I just said you wouldn't smiling that wide with the O's. Having a shit time at a shit ball club. All good though.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay.
Dude, did they actually trade him for Dean Kramer, man?
It was other prospects, but none of them worked out. But yes, Dean was the one that
okay.
I guess worked out in a way.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Love this under. I was thinking about taking the first 5 under in this game myself. I'm happy you put it on the cards. Okay.
Sure.
People in chat chirping me, saying they're fading me, making coins. Makes no sense. I'm 89, 72, and 2 last 30 days, up 8 units, 19 and 14, up 3.5 units last 7. So if you're fading me and making coins, you're pretty good at picking your spots. Again, the only reason I have to bring this up is so people don't read the chats and think that this is true. It sucks that I have to do it. I wish we could all just be on the same team, be happy, be nice, be good people, and all cash together. We can't because there's just some people that try to ruin it. Sucks that I have to bring it up. Sucks that I have to keep track of my record and bring it up constantly and tell you guys that I'm a winning bettor, but I am. So I got to reiterate that so you guys don't believe the people in the chat. Sucks that I have to do it. Sucks that I have to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't. Sucks that I have to do it. We got Achilles getting involved, dropping a resub. Let's go fucking Achilles. Let's go Achilles. Guards were minus 110 last night, now minus 135. Whoa. That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of movement, especially for a team where people don't even know who the fuck the starting pitcher is if you're a casual betting baseball in this economy. People are looking at this game going, who the fuck is Slade Sassones? I know Jack Flaherty. I know the Tigers were good at some point this year. Let me go ahead and lock in the Tigers at plus money. Boop. Yep, that's probably a shit play. Still got to play the game, though. We'll see how it goes. All right, swinging around, Gutsy. Sam Houston's winning this football game, folks. Sam Houston is winning this football game, folks. 3-unit play. 3-unit play. Favorite college football play of the season. Back in my guy, Hunter Watson, my Bearcats. And a team that's had a very interesting season, okay? Guys, this team is 0-4. This team has no business being a favorite in any game. I don't care if they're playing the fucking School of the Blind. Shouldn't be a favorite. On the road especially, makes no sense. Guys, this team has not just lost every game they played this season. They've lost every game they've played this season by 17 or more points. They haven't even sniffed a win. They haven't even seen a win far out in the fucking distance. They haven't. And Jovan, they're laying 2.5, 1.5 points on the road against a team they played last season with a QB who can't throw in a new air raid offense. Crazy, right? You get a new offense coming in. You get a new coach coming in this offseason saying, we're going to change things up at Sam Houston. We're going to throw the heck out of the football. And everyone goes, why are you doing that? You got Hunter Watson as your QB. The guy can't throw. He's a running back playing QB. People call him Lamar Jackson, not me. Okay? They do. Well, Jovan, after a bye week, they get 2 weeks to prep for this game against a pretty stinky New Mexico State team. Not going to sit up here and act like they're good. That part of it's not crazy. But don't you think after 2 weeks to prep for this game, Jovan, maybe you see coach say, all right, enough of the air raids. Maybe we run the fucking rock. Maybe we play to our strengths so we don't go 0-12 this season. I kind of think they will. I think you'll see some more runs from Mr. Hunter Watson. I think you'll see him score at least 1 touchdown. He had 2 rushing touchdowns against this New Mexico State team with an atrocious D-line last year. He doesn't even have a goblin, half a rushing receiving touchdown square on Prize Picks. He only has a 1.5 demon. And by the way, I would not be surprised if that hits. But they don't even offer you a half a touchdown goblin, which tells me, Jovan, he's fucking scoring in this game. He's using his legs, at least in the red zone, because he's crossing that goal line with a football at some point in this game, at least once, maybe twice. Guys, don't need to overthink this one. Sam Houston has been one of the worst football teams in the country this season. They got destroyed by Western Kentucky after going up early in that game. They lost 41-24. They hang around against UNLV. I guess for them, hanging around is losing by 17 points. They go to Hawaii. They get beat by 17 points in that game as well. And then 2 weeks ago, they play against Texas. They played so bad, you got Archie Manning hitting Shadors on you, standing over you and taunting. You know you're bad when Archie Manning's flexing on you in the Big 2-5. Insane. Well, Jovan, I love backing teams coming off of 2 weeks to prep. I love backing teams with their backs against the wall. I love backing teams who have a coach with something to prove, looking for his first win at this new school. And I certainly love betting on my guy Watson if I know that he's going to get his legs utilized and keep the ball on the fucking ground in this game, just like they did last year against the same opponent. So, yeah, go ahead and give me the Bearcats. They're winning this game, and go ahead and put 3 units on it for me as well. I've already locked it in.
The Bearcats with jersey on.
Come
This
on.
feels right.
They're winning this game today, folks.
This feels right, Krabs.
They're winning this game today, folks. Yep.
We're riding.
Yep.
Let's go.
Swinging around, Gucci.
Take you to the other, I guess, gridiron play. Taking the Niners. State the obvious here. It's the fact that, first of all, you've got 1,000 injuries on this Niners team, and they're playing a team that just took the air out of the Cinderella story Colts and handed them their first loss last week at home in a pretty back and forth game. I didn't really get a feel on how that one was going to shake out. I thought the Colts were going to do it for a second mid-game, and then what do you know? Tutu Atwell to ice the game, and whatever happens or whatever happened in that game is pretty irrelevant with this spot. But I'll say the Niners, it's not just the fact of like buying the bad news, but it's more of what I think Shanahan is going to do, because Shanahan sneakily has been owned by McVay. You were talking about it the last couple times they've played, and the games have been wildly different. The last one they played was actually on prime time at the end of last year, and disgusting 12-6 ugly game. Rams win, but there's been some higher scoring ones in recent history as well. So they've kind of had a little chess match going back and forth. And what do you do now if you're Kyle Shanahan with a super banged up offense with Mac Jones at the helm, and you're playing a really good defense and a really good pass rush? You want to take the air out of the ball, which is what I think they're going to do. One of the only healthy guys, which is just crazy to sound or crazy to say in this point in the season, one of the only healthy guys in the offense is Christian McCaffrey. You're going to want to use him in 55 different ways. It's kind of hard to bet on him today because I don't know exactly the way to attack him. Everybody likes his receiving yards, but I wouldn't be surprised if, despite how inefficient the run game has been so far this year, they hand the ball off to him a million times. But you're going to have to get the ball out of his hands quick. This is like Kyle Shanahan's got to be on a shit type game. Get the ball out of your hands quick if you're Mac Jones. Take the air out of the ball. You don't want this offense, the Rams offense I'm talking about, to be able to build drives on you super, super quickly. On defense, you're going to play like bend, don't break. You're going to play 2 high shells and keep everything in front of you and hope that you can hold them to field goals, essentially, because that's at least a healthier side of the 2 sides of the ball. But I think this is going to be a game that you just play simply not to lose, which you don't love. But I think it's going to be a game that's won on the margins, which when you have a 1-possession game like this, I think that's exactly what you're going to get. A little letdown spot after one of the better wins the Rams are probably going to pick up this season.
Yep. Like this play. If you don't overthink this play, this is certainly the nasty side, right? You got an extremely banged up 49ers team. Who the hell thinks they have a chance to beat this Rams team that's looked really fucking good so far this season? They have the best player in the NFL right now in Puka Nacua. Matt Stafford is him. If only somebody said he might win MVP this season before the season started. Even Devontae Adams is doing yop, right? Everything's working right now for the Rams, who have beaten the 49ers the last 3 times they played them outright as dogs in all 3 of those games. So wouldn't it be fitting if Shanahan gets his lick back, maybe wins this game outright as a dog when nobody believes they can do that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
One would think.
Interesting. Okay. Little Mac Jones, Kendrick Bourne reunion. Yeah, real Nicky Gambles.
Yeah. Can't go without saying, not only are they coming off of the Colts win, and I know this game is, what do you know, how they're looking to it, I guess, next week, but they still got to go to Baltimore next week, followed by a London series game against the Jags. So, like, it's kind of a weird game where you're playing a super banged up Niners team with obvious familiarity coaching wise in division between the couple games.
Interesting. All right. Taking the points with the Niners. We might need them, but who knows?
Probably will.
Maybe they catch the Rams sleeping a little bit here, coming off a big old win. All right. Swinging around, Goots. I'm getting absolutely bricked up seeing the Red Sox on your card. We'll come back to it. Jovan, by far the worst pitching matchup of this series. Probably the worst pitching matchup on paper for any playoff game so far in this MLB postseason. So wouldn't it be a little crabby for me to get involved with an under and back these pitchers to go out there and shove? I think it probably would be. We've had 2 unders so far in this series. Cannot let that get swept. Okay, so it's not like I'm fading a couple overs or fading a bunch of high-scoring games. The only overs we've seen are the crazy over yesterday in the Guards game where they had a late splooge and hooked over, and then obviously the Reds and Dodgers games both went over. But taking the first 5 Under 4 in this game. Certainly some push potential, but back in early to go out there and set the tone early. No pun intended, but this kid's, he's got some stuff. Now, can he keep his nerves in check in Yankee Stadium on the roads in his first playoff game? To be determined. But Jovan, if he gets in any sort of trouble, minus the first inning, if he gets in any sort of trouble, he's getting yanked out of this game and they're going to the bullpen ASAP. Okay? And it gives me hope that he's going to get through the first inning here clean because they have a nerfy square up there on Prize Picks. The only nerfy square they have out of all the 3 games today is this game, with by far the worst starting pitchers on paper. So Cam Schittler as well. Look, I don't like the guy. He's a Yankee. It'd be weird if I did like him, but he's been pretty good of late. Seems like he figured something out down the stretch. Former Red Sox fan as a kid, now turned Yankee fan. He said he convinced his whole family to switch over, and now they're all Yankee fans. Honestly, a crazy story. Let's hope this is an inside job. I mean, maybe he gives the Red Sox a win here and gives up a run, maybe 2. And we see a Sox W here on the road. Wouldn't that be something? But I think Schittler actually pitches pretty good. And as soon as he gets in a hint of trouble, gets a couple base runners on, maybe just one, walks a guy in the 3rd, 4th inning, he's out of here. And the Yankees are going to that rat shit bullpen, but they'll put their best out there at first to stop the bleeding and stop any sort of run there. As we get a Malik Subby coming in, let's go Malik. Let's go Malik. I may be the ultimate chirper, but I always share my streaks on BTL. Let's get one. Okay. W Malik, I appreciate you resubbing. I don't know what that streaks means, but hopefully you're starting some sort of winning streak. We got Big Cheesy getting involved. Subber streak. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got Big Cheesy coming in, giving Joshy Boy a subby. Let's go, Big Cheese. Let's go, Big Cheese. We got Matt Kicks coming in, dropping a subby as well. He's on the Rams, -8.5. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Let me cash out. I'm done.
W subby, Matt. We appreciate you, Bees. Good luck tonight. Good luck tonight. The matchup of dueling Bowman first refractor prisms. Can I say something real quick?
Somebody time out Trent. He's talking about the Sixers MLF. I'm out. No.
Is that preseason?
Let's time out Goots. Let's put Big Goots in corn.
I was trying to put on the golf tournament, but there's nowhere to watch it, so I just threw on the.
We got preseason basketball on right now?
Yeah, in Abu Dhabi.
We got Goots talking about preseason basketball.
Abu Dhabi.
We got Trent ripping fucking SpongeBob cards and Disney Topps Chrome.
That's what I was going to bring out, man. Look, I'm all for, I think trading cards are cool. I had a bunch of baseball cards as a kid growing up. Cool hobby. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. If I see one more of goddamn SpongeBob 1-of-1 refractor on my goddamn feed, I'm going to have to start muting people. Why is this a thing? Why? It's gone too far. Okay, it's cool when you have a prospect. You got a young pitcher, you get to root for him. It's almost like gambling, right? You're almost gambling on a young prospect, seeing if the value of the card goes up. I get it. And yeah, I'm not hating on SpongeBob the show. I fucking love SpongeBob. My name is Krabs.
It's a great show, but what are you doing ripping boxes for hundreds of dollars trying to pull Gary the Snail refractors?
My name came from the fucking show. I'm not a SpongeBob hater. I love the show. I could still watch it right now for some shits and gigs. The SpongeBob movie is a cinematic masterpiece.
Noted.
David Hasselhoff launching SpongeBob and Patrick through his pecs in the fucking sky, 800 feet, like a goddamn Joey Sly 70-yard field goal. Just great filmography. Really was. Incredible movie. I don't need to see SpongeBob cards getting pulled. I don't need to see boxes of top SpongeBob cards on the feed saying, ooh, what am I about to get? I don't give a hoot.
To think about it, too.
I don't give a hoot.
He's came back, Trent did, from Hawaii on his fucking 75th Ravcation. They're going band for band for those. On a red-eye flight. No sleep. He powered through Surge Stream. Didn't go home, go to sleep or do anything normal. He went straight to the card shop to buy SpongeBob boxes. You're telling me that's the first thing you do when you get home? That's just bad.
Oh, boy. Wouldn't it be right if Krabs pulled a Krabby Patty refractor? I don't even want it. I would never buy such a thing. Right? I'm too busy trying to find winners on the slate. I don't have time for SpongeBob one-of-ones. Oh,
Crazy.
it's all over the feed. Look, you like what you like, to each his own. I'm all in for that. It's 2025. But I don't want to see it take over my whole fucking feed. I'm seeing more SpongeBob boxes getting pulled than I'm seeing fucking plays that I can fade on the feed. What happened to the plays I could fade? They're gone.
No
People are
plays.
just pulling SpongeBob boxes, man. Too busy finding winners. You full faded. Yeah. Trent, you never had a losing day before. That's news to me. That's news to me. Again, this is the problem. Trent makes everyone think I suck at betting because he talks about how shitty I am at betting all the fucking time. Give me flowers one time in my whole fucking life. It took a play of the eon for that to happen. Trent, I'm 89, 72, and 2, up 8 units last 30. I'm up 3.5 units the last 7 days, 19 and 14. All tracked. Where are your plays tracked, Trent?
You will forget. Trent started the playoffs 0 for 2 or 0 and 2. And then just said, fuck it. I'm going to tail the squad ride. And the Red Sox do both that up there. It's the only thing that started turning around because he can't do lab work for himself. He's tipped cap. Only cap tips.
Trent, you've never had a losing wager, I'm certain. I'm certain. Jovan, I told you he was going to think he's him after hitting that fucking 2-man Rodon push. He's going to be walking around differently today. Did I not say that before the show
Walking
today?
around for Gray.
Thinks he's him. Unbelievable, bro.
Not to mention, he put 2 racks on a slip with 3 demons and a gob. And would you guess what sold it?
Me guy
Good
Judge.
luck.
Me guy Judge. Unbelievable. Trent, why have I not seen you put a 10-unit max tweet on the Yankees yet? Do you fucking hate the Yankees or what, man? Do you hate them or is that fake too? Do you hate them or what? Get the tweet up and moving. We need it. We cannot have these bozos advanced. I don't know what to do, man. I'll tell you what to do. Take the Yankees for the people. Just like you would fade Team USA in the World Cup, and it worked every fucking time. Do it. Do it. Please. Please, for the people, take the Yankees. We need it. We cannot have this bozo squad advancing. Please, I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you, bro. Please. You have to do it for the people.
There's a reason why you're up on the Ryder Cup because Trent didn't bet US.
I didn't see a Trent Euro slip. Me guy move. Sometimes you got to sack up for the country, man. Today's one of those days. We got OT Logan getting involved. WOT Logan. WOT Logan. Appreciate the resub. We got Noda Crancher getting involved, resubbing for 31 months. Says Rowdy over Bookit Sports employees. I bet Noda. Hottest better on earth. Rowdy. We got Nerfy Chad coming in resubbing. W Nerfy Chads. We got Burn 666. Dodgers in 3. Hop it in the chat. W Burn. Appreciate you guys. W Subbies. W Subbies. Trent is kind of a me guy for not taking Europe in the Ryder Cup. That's why the comeback didn't work. Man. All right. All week I've been getting bitched at for what? I will only take the Yankees if we quit bitching, man. You won't hear me bitch one bit if I see that Yankee tweet. That's for sure. That's for sure. Please. I will be ecstatic if you send that tweet out there. Earlier, the better. So make sure your gambling gods see that puppy. All right. First 5 under 4. I'm backing 2 rookie pitchers to go out there and fucking shove today. And I'm fading the offenses. Sketchy fade the Red Sox offense. It actually is kind of good in clutch at times. But the Yankee offense could not be worried less about fading them in a big spot with the lights being bright in a backs against the wall must-win game. You think their offense is showing up? Jovan, when have they ever done that the last 16 years? Haven't. They haven't done it. What's changing tonight? Nothing. On prime time? You think Aaron Judge is coming through on prime time in an elimination game? He might get a dinky single or two. The Aaron Judge special in the playoffs. Dude's getting squeakers left and right. Little ground balls up the middle. Give me a fucking break. Hitting pop-ups right to guys and they're dropping it. Shout out Jaron Duran. You think Aaron Judge is showing up tonight? I'll have money on his less than 1.5 TVs on Prize Picks. That's for sure. Dinky singles everywhere, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's
I don't even know, truthfully, how that got ruled a single, the second one. That was like the most cookie cutter error, but I guess
Looked
not
like an
gonna
error to
say.
me. But again, he's on the Yankees, so he gets whatever he wants. Gets handouts.
Yeah.
He's on the New York handouts. Unbelievable. All right, let's move. Let's groove. Cannot wait to fade Judge again tonight. Did not hear no bell. That was definitely an error. If you disagree, you're incorrect. Let's hear why the Red Sox are winning. Perfect. Stay right here.
Yeah, you know this comes down to, because I could talk to you about the Schlittler versus Connolly early matchup, and really like you're splitting hairs picking between one of those two guys. I am kind of excited too, but the Red Sox, like on paper, they would be in their best split against a lefty, but as we've seen so far this year, they've gotten progressively better, as we've talked about towards the end of the year against a lefty, even though they've been not quite as healthy, like with some of the guys at the top of the lineup hitting there. But the best split right now is still against a right-handed pitcher, and regardless of if it was because of the Yankees bullpen or not, we've seen them. This is going to be their first real chance early on, especially with like you would think is going to be a little longer of a leash for them to hit against a righty. So I'm excited about that. I'm buying into that. And even like the Yankees lineup, however many times you're going to let early go through, that righty lineup against the lefty is a lot less scary than the other way around when you're getting Trent Grisham and Ben Rice, who are the lefty power hitters that you should be really scared of, and you're probably going to see them bat at some point later in the game. But regardless, I think it sets up early well for the Red Sox. And then what is it going to come down to, Krabs? Because I'll tell you what, if you're Aaron Boone, what buttons do you push tonight after Cam Schlittler, who again, like somewhat by force, but somewhat because he's kind of earned it, is going to have a little longer of a leash? Do you go to David Bednar late in the game, who's pitched 2 days in a row? Do you go
Probably
Devin
going to have
Williams?
to. The one guy who
Do you go
actually does
Devin
job.
Williams, who's pitched 2 days in a row? Do you go Fernando
Okay.
Cruz, who's pitched 2 games in a row?
Okay.
So they're all going to be pitching. All 3 of those guys would be pitching if they pitch today, which one of them or multiple of them probably will have to. They're going to be going for the 3rd consecutive day. So have fun with that when they come into the game. Unless you want to go with Luke Weaver again. He's the guy who's off of a little bit of rest. You want to go with Tim Hill? You want to go with really anybody in the back end who's going to be pitching on a little bit of rest is not a guy you can really believe in. So you got to get creative here if you're Aaron Boone. See what happens, because this game is going to come down to Aaron Boone pushing the right buttons, which all of those people who were talking about leave Frieden in game 1, what did he do yesterday? Left Rodon in until it was damn near too late. And that's the only reason the game got close come the end of that game. So whatever buttons he's pushing are always fucking wrong. If you want to lay minus 170 for him to push the right ones with this situation the bullpen's in, with just being bad and also having the high leverage guys pitching for the 3rd day in a row, be my fucking guest, because that ain't happening.
Yep, a lot of stuff to go over here. An unbelievable sell job, by the way. Just hear the heart. And great point about the bullpens. If anybody knows baseball, anybody play baseball, I don't care who you are, pitching 3 days in a row, that smells like trouble.
Yeah.
2
days in a row is different, which like the Red Sox, a lot of their guys, besides Chapman, pitched yesterday, but they didn't pitch in game 1 because it just went straight from Crochet to Chapman. So now not only do you have arrested Chapman, but you're still able to go back to the Slaytons, the Wilsons, the Matts if you want, the Toll in the spot.
Just not Whitlock.
Zach Kelly in a spot, like everybody but Whitlock, pretty much.
Yep. Which sucks because he's good, but
yeah,
he did his job, at least tried to last night, and then he melted late because they kept him in too long. But couple things to go over here. Number 1, we got Rowdy, local Bookit community legend. Rowdy lurking in the chat. Let's go, Rowdy. Good to see you, Beast. Hope you're doing well. Rowdy, man. Would love to see you dust off the postseason diamonds and get involved. Don't force it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. But would love to hear a Rowdy Rhymes POD on the diamonds, but only if it's speaking to you. Also could use an NFL play as well, or college. We got a lot of options today, Rowdy. I wish your Tarleton State boys played today, but we'll have to stick with Sam Houston. You can ride with them. Okay? All right. A couple other things. We got an SBR tweet that's just unbelievable. I have to read this one out loud for you guys. Hitter fade POD. 2 fades.
Nah.
Riley Bumass Green, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Riley Bumass Green, under half a head. If you think number 31 is showing up in an elimination game, then you need to learn ball.
Dude, he needs to be put behind the barn, man. Shit's unbelievable.
Oh, so funny, dude. So funny.
If you scroll down, he also called the line would get up to minus 130 this morning from last night. So
Okay, he just knows everything.
he just knows it all.
Okay.
Well, I mean, shit, he's probably right. It's just hilarious.
Never seen someone hate their own team more in my entire
I almost think you
life.
would prefer if they lost.
In my entire life. He's not allowed to celebrate if the Tigers win. I've never even seen him celebrate a Tigers win anyways. He probably doesn't even want to celebrate a win. He is their harshest critique.
He could be.
He really is.
He could come out and say he's an underground Guards fan, and I would not be shocked at all.
He might sneakily not even like the Tigers.
I think it might all be a facade.
Holy shit. He might not even like them. Didn't he cash on the Guardians big to win the fucking division like a month or two ago when he locked that in? Yeah. He might not even live in Michigan at this point, Big Cheesy. Yeah, who knows? He doesn't even like the Tigers, bro. He's preying on their downfall.
You know when he did prove he did like the Tigers. Trent remembers this when they beat the Astros in the playoffs and swept them.
Okay.
That was fun. He was splooging pretty hard there.
Okay. All this, and he's holding a Tigers series ticket. Yeah, he probably does have a Tigers World Series ticket. He probably does. He probably does. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. W straight bets. Bricked up to see the Red Sox on that puppy. They're plus chicken. Cannot fear that plus sign, folks. If you want to make money betting on sports, cannot fear the plus sign, folks. Got to embrace it. Okay? All right. Let's move. Let's groove. Let's take a peep at some prize pick squares that we're in love with for today. My brain is just at an absolute overload. It's overwhelming looking at all these pitcher squares on prize picks. So many green charts. Again, it makes sense. Should be a bunch of early hooks out there today. Any sort of trouble in an elimination game, if anybody knows baseball and how postseason baseball works, especially day 3, game 3, right? You're not pitching your ace out there today. Some early hooks are expected, especially with a lot of these teams having really good bullpens. So if you look at every single starting pitcher today, they all have green charts. So I'm not sitting up here saying this is the sharpest fucking play of all time, taking Yu Darvish, less than 1.5 earned runs allowed. It does make a little bit of baseball sense because, you know, he gives up a run, solo shot. He gives up a couple base runners in the 3rd, 4th inning. Jovan, he is out of here. And they're going to the best bullpen in baseball, maybe one of the best bullpens of all time. Now, probably not going to go to Mason Miller. He's pitched 2 days in a row. But, number one, they could because he's fucking him. Number 2, they got plenty of other guys, man. Plenty of other guys. So, as soon as you gets in a hint of trouble, he's getting an early hook in this game. It's juiced to the under on the books. The chart could not be more green. People are taking the Cubbies today, thinking they bounce back after last night. I honestly think the Padres win this game, but I do think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. I think it's under central in this game, but as soon as you gives up a walk in the 4th, I've already seen it, he's getting pulled, and it's gone.
Huge. Huge. Huge.
And it's gone. You've got to be kidding me.
Rat meat.
You've got to be kidding me. Not a mush. I was trying to back your guy. Good to see you, Beast. Was trying to back your guy, Yu Darvish. Take his less than 1.5 earned runs allowed square, but it's gone. Well, I can at least give you a sell job for this Tutu Atwell square. Jovan, what did Tutu Atwell do last week? Out of fucking nowhere, man.
88-yard touchdown on his only touch of the game.
88-yard touchdown on his one catch of the game. Now he's going against the 49ers team that's super banged up. Who the fuck wants to take this less than? I do. Because this could go either way. Number one, if somehow your bet's looking way too good and this game's weirdly close, who the fuck is Matthew Stafford throwing the rock to, respectfully? It's not Mr. Tutu Atwell's. It's Puka MVP Nakua. And it's Devontae Adams. That's why they brought him in here and pay him the big bucks. Plain and simple. Tutu's going to be a non-factor in this game. And if there's one thing this 49ers defense can do, even if they're banged up. If there's one thing they could do, it's limit the big plays. What is the one thing Tutu Atwell actually does well? It's catch a bomb a time or two. He caught a bomb last week, and Jovan, they're hanging up his receiving yard square at a lower number than it was at last week after he's now cashed an 88-yard touchdown catch. Are you fucking kidding me, dudes? It was at what, 13.5 last week?
Yeah. Snuck down.
Now it's at 8.5. Oh, that's crazy. I don't have the sack to fade Puka. I'll be honest, not a mush. Although you do it for me, and I'll be rooting for you, and I certainly like it, but I don't have the sack to do it. I will be taking Tutu Atwell less than receiving yards, though. If I didn't think this would be a little bit of a closer game than people were expecting, I'd be more interested in taking that Puka less than. But if this game's going to be closer than people expect, don't you think he's going to try to feed Puka, best player on that field, the rock a little bit? If they're only winning by 3, 5, right? If it's a one-score game. I personally do. So go ahead and give me Tutu, less than 8.5 receiving yards. If he catches anything in this game, it's going to be a bomb. And the 49ers do a great job of limiting the big play. Fade him.
Fade him.
Fade him.
Classic. It's just perfect for Krabs. I love it. Perfect Krabs square.
Alex said Tutu's longest reception is also 8.5 yards, so you might as well just take that instead. Would that benefit me, you think? Taking that? Probably can't hurt.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's going to be both of them or not.
Well, he could have two 5-yard catches, Goots, and go over his receiving yards, but still go less than that 8.5 longest reception, I think is what he's trying to say.
Very true.
I think if he's catching one, it's either going to be behind the line of scrimmage or it's going to be for double-digit yards. So I would be shocked if it mattered.
Yep. It should matter like the least for a guy like this who's just a big play guy, right?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. I mean, it definitely can't hurt taking the longest reception. So I'll definitely have that in something as well.
Something just in case.
Smart point. Smart point from Alex there in the YouTube chat. See, guys, the YouTube chat might not be as crowded, right? Might not be as packed or as active, although there's plenty of people in there chilling. Sharp. Very sharp there from Alex. Very good points. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. Coach Noki Bolognese. Jovan, you think Coach Noki Bolognese is from New York City? You think he's a Yankee fan?
Probably, if I had to guess.
If his name is named after pasta? Sounds like an Italian. Sounds like he might be a Yankee fan up there from the Bronx. Yankees are going to roll.
Truly.
I bet. Well, they're minus 160. They're supposed to roll. They're a favorite.
Yeah.
Krabs, how do we feel about former commander B-Rob on the rush yards? I like the less than Sade. They're gonna absolutely feed McCaffrey in this game, and the chart is completely green. Although hate fade, a great story, like Brian Robinson. People forget he got shot in the kneecap. Now look at him.
Forget that.
Now look at him. Okay. W YouTube chat, W Twitch chat as well. Good to see you, Sade lurking over there in the Twitch chats. Happy to answer any of your questions, my man. Dubs. I like the less than Sade. I'll be honest. I think the game will be close. CMC, short week. You think he gets fed? I mean, he's been getting fed a ton of late. It's their only chance to win this game with all the injuries. So I do.
You should check out, too, how even when the games have been in prime time, but these matchups specifically for whatever reason, like look at what happens on both sides, which doesn't necessarily mean it happens again. But for whatever reason, whenever you look at the standout bell cow games for both Kyron Williams and whoever's at running back from the Niners, somehow always comes back to one of these games.
Okay. Bourne redemption story tonight. Last week was peak heartbreak for the greatest dancing receiver of all time. Mac plus KB tonight. KB over yards tonight from Not a Mush. Wow.
Yes, I agree, except I'll go with his receptions.
Yeah, funny you say that.
Squares.
Yes.
Partially because I do want some redemption for him. There's the obvious connection between them and back to New England, which is why a lot of people are just taking it because there's not many bodies except the one familiar face for Mac Jones in this. But I also think it has to do with the fact that I think McCaffrey's going to get fed a shit ton. It's a little confusing on exactly how to back him, but you're playing a good fucking pass rush. So if you're Mac Jones, you're going to have to get the ball out of your hands quick, Sure, that will, of course, mean a lot of CMC touches in the past game, too, which a lot of people are on as well. But I think it has to do with some of the slot guys, which Kendrick Bourne had some awful drops. I think 2 or 3 of them last week against the Jags, which played a huge role. And the Jags actually ended up winning that game, and the Niners not being able to stack up some of these drives. Now, I think with Mac Jones at the helm, you go back to your guy in a situation where you're going to have to, because realistically, against this defense, I'm not so sure that Mac Jones is going to have not only all the time in the world, but it's going to have many open looks to the outside of the field. So, like, what he did a lot in that system in Jacksonville last week or last year was just pepper the middle of the field whenever he had any sort of pressure, which is exactly where I think Kendrick Bourne's going to be for a majority of these snaps. So I think, I don't know if he's going to get like many explosive shots, but I do think he's going to get fed volume wise. So give me Kendrick Bourne, and then just like you're talking about, Hunter Watson after the bye week, especially because New Mexico State dog piss team, but the run defense is not bad. So like if you're Sam Houston, who already struggles running the ball, you're going to have to use your quarterback. It's honestly the best time when a lot of these running quarterbacks get fed a lot. And you'll see this both in like this current system when they faced a good rushing defense earlier in the last couple of games of the year, or like just Hunter Watson period in previous regimes too. You're facing a good run defense. You know you're not going to be able to run the ball up the gut with your running backs. Hunter Watson is your biggest Swiss Army knife in this offense, which is why you're probably going to go out there and run him 15 plus times today. And New Mexico State has given up their fair share of chunk plays too for as good of a run defense as they seem to be on paper. So this is the perfect spot for one of those random big Hunter Watson runs. I think he had one. I don't think it was against Hawaii because he didn't play against Hawaii. It might have been the week prior, but he got like a crazy long touchdown run. You're going to need another one of those tonight. I think they're done with the bullshit. Use Hunter Watson in his biggest strength. It's not throw the ball downfield. It is running the ball with his legs.
Could not agree more. Coming off the bye week, let's chill with the air raid here. Let's play to our guys' strengths. And yeah, the running back sucks for Sam Houston. QB might have to do it all himself. He did it last year. Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Run it.
I'm in. I'm a big fan of Hunter Watson's game. I think you're going to see his best game of the season so far tonight. Not saying much. He's been dog shit.
Not saying too much.
He's been dog shit. Okay?
Not saying much.
What do you guys think about Slade over 11.5 outs? I'll be honest, Jay Too Tall, I don't like any of the pitchers today's more than outs. Just because they're going to be pulled so fucking early if there's any sort of trouble. But if there was one guy I would back to do well on Prize Picks today or stay in the game longer than people expect, it's probably Sassoni. Am I going to do it? No. But that's probably the one guy I would take to back, or one of the pitchers in the Sox game, I guess. But I don't want to take any of those. I'm concerned for the early hooks. Guys, we saw yesterday Dylan Cease in his best postseason start ever. Dude was unhittable. Lets one guy on base, gets pulled. Crazy. That's postseason baseball.
Yeah. Whether you have the super pen or not.
Yep. All right. W squares. I'm going to wait and see if they put that Darvish square back up before I drop any links.
Yeah,
the juice isn't crazy on it. I'm a little
SBR. You're probably going to see Cantillo. So the faces or the lefty bats at the top of the lineup are probably, you don't want him seeing him second time through.
SBR, good to see you.
It's a W nug. Didn't even think about that.
Big day today, SBR, yes. Big day today. How many units you got on the Guardians today, SBR? Be honest.
Guards jerseys on.
Be honest. Sam Houston square gone also. There's no fucking chance, dude.
Dude, that'll probably be back. That's just yards.
It's gone. All I see is Floyd Chalk rushing yards up there for San Jose State. Fuck.
Yeah. That'll probably be back. It's just probably
interesting.
Getting bumped a yard or so.
Yep. Okay. Love it. Love that square from you. I was eyeing it myself. Happy you put that puppy on there. It goes with the script I'm expecting tonight. Chat will hold and wait on these squares, and then we'll drop the link as soon as the squares go back up, okay? We'll keep our eyes peeled. We'll post that puppy on the feeds, okay? Dubs. Got off work late. Can you show your sharp report book plays again for a second? That curfew life, we can briefly here really quick. Or we can just show you the bottom ticker, which has all of our plays scrolling across the boards. You see that bottom bar?
I'll go.
That bottom orange bar? right there. It has all of our plays on the Sharp Report. If you go full screen on YouTube or Twitch, whatever you're watching, you should be able to see those puppies. Okay? You should be able to see those puppies scrolling across the bottom ticker. All right. Why is Flaherty normal square now? Goblin for earn runs. Well, probably because he sucks. And the Guardians are winning that game. Okay? Probably because he's given up a couple runs. Not many, but a couple. Okay? Let's talk about this game a little bit. I'm curious to see what the most popular play is in the NFL in that game. Can we click W Pick a Proud? Can we click, scroll to the bottom here, and see what the most popular play is? Oh, it's Goots Guy. Notorious Goots Guy, Kyron Williams. Sure. Okay. Him to get a touchdown. What are the odds on that puppy? I can't see. What does that say? Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Minus 160. People are probably using that in parlays. They're using it to beef up their other play. Little two pieces, little greasers.
Go ahead and fade
I
it.
don't want to fade it. I
Nah,
don't want to fade it.
well, then quit chirping.
Okay. Goots acting like he's related to that guy.
Can't even
Okay.
fade it, dude. It's a gob.
Literally impossible to fade. That's okay. That's okay, Goots. What I would fade from Kyron today is his receiving yards, but we don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
probably
will
would fade if I
say
had to
this is
fade
like
something for him.
I
But
feel like every time you get on prime time with the Rams, especially when they're a favorite, just like today, Blake Corum's all over the feed. Any backup running back's always over the feed, and then Kyron Williams gets 25 carries, and
yep.
everybody's stuck here saying, "Shit,
Yep.
it's probably gonna happen again."
Yeah. I'm not against you on that. I would not be surprised to see Kyron getting some more work on the ground in this game than people expect. Matthew Stafford, by the way, future Hall of Famer by far. One of my favorite players in the league. Great guy. Has so much heart, plays through injuries. Maybe one of the best deep ball throwers in the game's history. Still, this year, the best deep ball thrower in the game. And he's like 40. Absolutely insane. Put some respect on his name. He deserves more. Hopefully he makes one more run. Would love to see it. He's not good against the 49ers. His numbers against the 49ers are pretty poor. And that kind of plays into Jovan's hand there, like he's talking about. Maybe you see Kyron get fed a little bit more against that banged up 49ers defense, right? Would not be shocked.
Yeah.
On prime time. You see it a time or two. You do. Now, Blake Corum. I'm not out here to take his rushing yards, but I do like his receiving yards. He has a 1.5 receiving yard square, Jovan, after getting -5. You're in on that?
Of course I'm in on that. You know I'm in on that.
Okay. He's got a 1.5 receiving yard square after -5 against the Colts and then 2 Shugs Bagels in the 2 games before. So he's probably catching one. Jovan, would you pick up Kendrick Bourne in fantasy for tonight over Sterling Shepard for the Bucks? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I mean, over Sterling Shepard, yeah. Just because it has less to do with Kendrick Bourne, more to do with the fact that Sterling Shepard is relatively useless now.
Well,
you could pick up a stray touchdown, but Godwin's back. Godwin, I think, is going to have a huge game. But other than that, probably not going to be a great game for the Bucks this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
You're seeing a Godwin game? Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive. He looked a little rusty to start in the first half last week and started to pick it up slowly. But now with Bucky ain't fucking playing, most likely. And if he does, limited snap count because he's not healthy. They're going to have to throw rock. And I think it's going to Godwin. I think Igbuka's going to have a little bit of a tough time.
Okay. Still no Mike Evans.
Yeah, no Mike.
All right. Yeah, that sucks. This might be the year he doesn't get a rack. When I pussied out and didn't take it in the go well. I learned my lesson, though. Maybe. Can't count him out.
They'll feed him. Even when he's been hurt some of the games of these seasons.
Yeah.
They just, especially lately, they make an effort. So it depends on how long he's out.
Okay. Yeah, good to see Godwin up for 53.5 receiving yards. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that number started trickling up, which is weird considering I know the Igbuka narrative that's out there.
Okay. What, just that he's good or?
Well, no, he's going back to Seattle.
Sure.
So him
Okay.
and Kate Otten going back home with all of the fans in attendance.
All right. Had to ask the Buck Sharp about his own player. Smart move, Total Slayer. Hope that gave you a good rundown. All right. Look at these splits for the Rams and Niners game. Holy smokes. Looks like nobody thinks the 49ers banged up and all have a chance tonight, huh? Interesting.
Guess not.
Interesting. Okay. Haven't seen many Rams plays on the feed, but again, this matters more than what you see on the feed. Look at all this data. Look at all those bets. Almost $4 million, Jovan, already tracked, and there'll be way more than that by the time we get kickoff because most people lock in their bets late. And you're going to see those blue bars probably staying where they're at. Pretty significant bets here on the favorite tonight. Good to see. Good to see.
Great to see.
Okay? All right. Love to see it. Gosh. All right, let's move. Let's groove. Let's look at the Sam Houston splits. Take a peep at those puppies. Let's see if anybody's betting on the Bearcats.
Just sicko games.
Wow, some people are. Huh.
Sickos.
Some people are taking the Bearcats. Look, some people enjoy watching NFL prime time. Two great teams, 2 3-1 squads, Jovan. Some people like it. Some people do. Those people wouldn't be me. Only way I'm having a bet in this game is if your squad ride vote hits for this Thursday night football game. But man, I'm more excited for the Bearcats. Am I the only one, chat? More excited about the Bearcats tonight? Talk about prime time. This is the biggest game of this new coach's career. Biggest game of his life. People are saying it's the biggest game of Watson's life. Okay?
Yeah, it probably is.
Big game. Big game. Sam Houston, big. 3-unit play, college football play of the year. College football play of the year. Cannot wait. Something that we didn't bring up here, which I wanted to bring up. Thought it was very interesting that the QB, Watson, for Sam Houston does not have that half rushing touchdown goblin. Just that 1.5 rushing receiving demon.
Yeah, he's
after he hasn't scored in 2 straight weeks.
Probably scoring.
Interesting. Probably scoring. Kind of hope they put a fantasy score up for him, but they probably won't. They probably won't.
They might.
Okay.
We'll see. I assume they're going to put all the rest of those regular squares or all the regular squares back up in a heap. So there's nothing regular on there right now. So we'll see what they put up for him. That would be goated, though.
No way Big Cheesy would rather watch somebody rip SpongeBob cards than the Sam Houston game. That's where you lose me.
That might be a little far.
I'm seeing a Chew and DeGen collab on Judge Home Run tonight. No shot.
Nah.
Is that real?
Nah.
Is that real or is that made up? Is that real or is that made up?
You might have to do a Berg collab.
All right. No, that's not why I banned that guy, Trent. I banned him because he's been talking shit this entire episode. Scroll up. I don't ban people for gassing you up, Trent. I ban people for talking shit the entire fucking show and being freaks in the chat. And I have not been banning people a lot recently. I've just been eating it. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I make sure they're not subbed up. And I do what's right. I trust my judgment. Let's move on. Jewel break has been cashed in. Wow. I wish I was still on the Jewel, man, Goots. I do.
That's going to have to be retroactive for Trent.
Trent, there you go, buddy. You get a Jewel rip. Okay. Grab a V8. God, I wish I had some left. I do.
How do you not consistently have V8 stocked up?
Dude, come on now.
What do you mean, come on now?
I'm not like fucking drinking a V8 every day to keep the doctor away over here. I'm doing it for the bits.
You just gotta. I expected more from you to have it in stock and be ready.
Nah.
Trent tweeted the card.
Please tell me it has the Yanks on that puppy. Please.
No, it doesn't.
Yanks are on it.
Please.
Guards, pods, Yanks, nuking them all straight and parlaying the Fugazi 3. Best of luck to all parties involved.
That's called doing job, Trent. That's
First
called
Trent
sacking
W
up.
in ages.
That's called sacking up and doing job. That is massive. Thank you, Trent. Thank you, Trent. We got life. We got life, folks. That's huge for the Red Sox ML and Jovan Sharp report. That's huge for all the Yankee haters out there. I know there's one or two in the chat. Huge. Huge. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's take a peep at the diamonds. Would love to see
Nate,
what
chat.
people are betting on the diamonds.
Please don't tell him that. Do not tempt him. If I see him stroll his ass over to the card shop and get another SpongeBob box, out.
Yeah, at least get real cards, man. Just get fucking
Dude, at least get some
normal
Bowman,
Bowmans.
bro.
Get some
Something.
Bowmans up and moving.
Anything.
All in for Trent spending his coins on some Bowman reps.
Yeah,
SpongeBob
anything
boxes,
but
come on.
Patrick Star rookie autos.
Come on. I got a 1 of 1. I don't need more Bob boxes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man. Everyone on the under, but a bump to 7.5, SBR saying. Oh, SBR sees all. He sees the future. Shit. You talking about the over in your Tigers game today? Or should I say your Guardians game today? Okay. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, Flaherty sucks. So I would not be surprised to see the Guardians score a couple runs against him. Would love to see some early day game action. Okay. Let's hope it's mainly coming from the Guardians, though, SBR. I know you're rooting for that as well. Okay. Yeah, what Trent's really looking forward to right now is the NBA cards coming out here soon. Is it Topps NBA cards?
Yeah.
Dropping soon. He'll be ripping those puppies.
I guess. I don't know when they're dropping, but pens on paper for an agreement again.
Okay. That's huge. Thoughts on both teams scoring a rushing touchdown tonight, ZC Nukes? You're talking about the Thursday night football game? Those props seem a little cheeky to me. I don't love those. I'll be honest. I like both teams to kick some field goals tonight. That's a weird cheeky bet I'd probably take. Both teams to kick some field goals. Both teams to kick, what is it, like 30-plus yard field goals or something? I forget what number they set it at. It might be different every game, but that's probably what I would take. That's Beebs play of the day. Wow. All right, I'm out. Guys, I played some 2v2 yesterday. I've been shooting hoops solo for hours every day. And played some 2v2 yesterday for the first time. Got some in-game action. And boy, do I have some work to do this weekend. I was getting cooked. Puka anytime free. I disagree. Problem causer. I think he's not scoring a touchdown, but he probably does everything else. If you're going to take him, just take his fucking yards or take his receptions. Okay? Sports guys asking, am I ready for the Beeb matchup? Honestly, no. Gets a little humbling when you got people guarding you. Yeah. It's a little bit different than me doing some dribble moves in front of air. Okay? It's a little different.
A little more defense than Mike and drills.
Look, one thing about me is that I'm not going to give up. Okay? I could go down 5 early. You're not going to see any quitting me. Okay? That's why people say you never fade the military schools in football, because even if the game's over, they're never actually out of it. They're never giving up. They play all 4 quarters. That's me. Call me the Navy of 1v1s, because I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up. Okay? The last second cover will be scenes. I'll be doing my best. You better not point shave Krabs. I'll drive to Virginia. Bro, I'm not betting on the fucking game on any of those weird books. I might bet Beeve heads up. 1v1. Like a man. But I'm not fucking betting on those books. Okay? I don't want any sort of weird... I don't want people to think I'm throwing shit or rigging shit. So I will not be betting on those markets. Okay? 6.5 points, man. Disrespectful.
Giving you a touchdown, Krabs. He's going to let that disrespect slide?
No, I'm not. I went out yesterday and grinded. and played 2v2 until I almost yacked.
Dude, you said you're getting mucked, though.
I was getting mucked. I was missing
Dude.
layups.
You telling me you were missing layups days before the game?
I was missing layups. Maybe that was just me getting some pregame jitters out, maybe getting some nerves out, and I was pissed. Just put the ball in the hoop, Krabs. That's the goal, Big Cheesy. That's the goal, Big Cheesy. 6.5 line seems short. We're playing to 15, Chad. I think the line's a good line. Honestly, I think maybe it is a little short.
It might be a little short. You got to score 9.
He beat DeGen 15-1. 15-1.
You got to score 9, Krabs.
All right. I know I'm tall. So is Beef. I got 1 inch on Beef. You guys are acting like I'm a foot taller than him, bro. He's just as fucking tall. And probably way quicker. I might have to give him some threes and guard the paint. Would that be an analytics move here? Give him the long shots and try to cover the paint? I think so. I got the hook shots ready. I got the little step back fadeaways in the paint ready. The pump fakes ready. I got all the moves. I'm a little bit more worried about defense.
Okay.
I couldn't cover a parked car. I couldn't cover anyone last night.
That's a problem, dude. That's a big, big problem.
And guys, I've been in worse shape in my life. Certainly not in good shape, though. And it is tiring out there playing 2v2. Imagine how tiring 1v1 is going to be. And guys, I've been running, I've been playing, I've been working out. I got my fucking Apple Watch dusted off, back on for a couple weeks here. This is a good thing. Win or lose, at least it's getting me up and moving, right? But it is fucking tiring, Jovan, out there. Running around, man. After 2 games, I had to take a break. I had to sit down on the bench and take a break. Oh, man. It is fucking tiring. Now, if free throws are involved, I like my chances a little bit more. But yeah, guys, Monday, noon Central. Big day. Big game. Live streamed right here on the Bookit Sports YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, 1v1, a different type of in shape. Again, I'm never going to beat him with my speed. I'm never going to beat him with, my moves on offense. I'm going to have to back him down a little bit. I'm going to have to rely on some fadeaways around the hoop. I'm going to have to rely on some pump fakes. I'm not going to beat him getting to the rack.
You're just going to have to be Tim Duncan.
I'm going to have to be Tim. No,
you got to be
similar game to Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Okay.
Just a lot of mid-range jumpers. A lot of them.
I mean, that's just the worst shot in ball, Krabs.
Well, it might be the worst shot in ball analytics-wise, but if you see my three-point shot and you see me around the rim, you'd probably say, yeah, maybe the mid-range is a good enough. Right? Ball control, run the ball, milk the clock. Yeah, I wish there was a fucking clock. There might be a fucking clock. If I pass out, they might need to fucking sound some sort of alarm or timer and get the fucking ambulance there. I'm concerned. Give him some Eddie Lampkin. Yeah, Goots, not a bad move. Yeah, LMNG. I'm going to try to stay away from the 3-ball here. I have some PTSD from that VCU.
Krabs, you gotta at least let him know that you can shoot. Like, you have to come out, start of the game, and nail a 3. I'm sorry, that's the only possible option.
It's the only chance I have to fucking win the game is if I bang a 3 early.
You have to put the scare of God into him for a second. Set the tone. At least let him know.
Imagine I go out there and just bang a 3 to fucking start the game.
Dude, you have to do that. You got to let him know that your bag is deeper than a coin purse. Because if you're in the coin purse, you're cooked. You got to get in the Louis V.
Okay. It's 15 1s and 2s, big bat. We got Trent as the ref. He's probably going to be rigging it for Beef. Probably calling every foul on me, no fouls on Beef. Can already see it. Yeah, True Tyler, if they still have it up, lock in that Krabs Demon half a 3. Sure. You guys better all be in that chat, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, on Monday, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We need to hype that puppy up. We'll get some picket splits out for that game. Yep, I like that graphic idea. Yep. Let me add that to the notes. I'm hearing Beeve is a heavy, heavy public favorite here.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Heavy, heavy public favorite, similar to the Rams splits that we just looked at.
Probably even more.
Gosh, man. Well, I like my chances of starting with The Rock if we do a free throw. If we do shoot for ball free throws, because if there's one thing I can do, it's make a goddamn free throw. That is not left.
Okay.
I can still do that.
Okay.
Y guards. Go back and rewatch the sell job we did in the beginning of the show. Thoughts on Jake Tongas? Seen a lot of Jake Tongas first touchdown score slips on the feed. Not really sure why, but I don't know what the money line is, Big Bat. I don't. He was the free throw percentage leader. You're cooked. Well, did he win the 8th grade Knights of Columbus free throw competition at the St. Mary's gym? Because I did.
No.
Bro, look at me. Tell me I don't make my fucking free throws. Give me a break. Good.
The kids you're playing against in that's just,
I mean, Goots, I didn't see you out there, man. Talk a lot of smack from the sidelines, Goots.
Sorry, I didn't go to St. Mary's free throw camp.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm starting to see 9.5 pop up on the books, man.
Oh, man, I'm scared. I sat on the couch in silence for like 30 minutes when I got back. She's so sweaty. And my girlfriend was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No."
Dude,
Not
that's
okay.
a big moment before this game, man.
I was in my own head. I'm going to go out there and play again on Saturday.
You need some redemption before this.
I'm going to go out there and play again on Saturday. Feel like it was a little bit of pregame jitters. Just a little bit of too much excitement. I got to settle down. It's a layup. Okay, I can make layups. Was a little bit disappointed in my vertical. Not going to lie. Did not have a great vertical out there. Goots versus Chewy 1v1. That could be the opener. Can we get Chewy? Can we get Chewy down to Dallas?
Chewy versus Goots could be matchup of cinch.
I'm good, man.
You might need Goots versus Rav at the very least.
Oh, man.
I might need that. I might need that as an opener.
Can we get Chewy down there? Can we get a 1v1? Chewy versus Goots.
Dude, I'd take
Goots minus 2.5.
I'd drop play of the year on Chew ML against Trent. Trent's probably fucking nuck.
Okay.
Nuck, dude.
Okay. Oh, man. 0 upside, Chad. Okay. Chewy's just LaMelo Ball. He's just splashing threes. Who knows? You don't know people's game until you get out there. You don't know. You ever seen Uncle Drew? That old man was splashing.
Dude, that old man was Kyrie.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Okay. That checks out then. Yeah, guys, I'm nervous for Monday. Tune in. I'm getting 6.5 points. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be an absolute movie. A little bit concerned about my chances, but if you don't think I'm going out there and getting more shots up every single day until Monday, I might have to get some shots up on Sunday when I get down there.
Wow.
Just to stay fresh.
Mid NFL slate shots.
Yeah.
Is hard.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm flying in Sunday morning, Big Bat. Gonna do sweats with the squad at the studio on Sunday, some NFL sweats. Excited for that. And then Monday's the show, man. Monday's the big show. Excited for that. Can't fly and play same day. Yeah, I'm with you, Big Bat. I feel like a freak every time I fly. Just don't feel the same. So I got to have a day off. Got to get a night's sleep under my belt, and give it my best shot on Monday. One thing you guys don't have to worry about is effort. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. That's for sure. Night sweats is just Krabs hitting 500 mic and drills in a row. Canadian Goots, not a bad idea.
We're just watching the games on one screen, and it's just Krabs, Mike, and Drill for the entirety of the stream.
Getting shots up for 2 hours. Yep.
Yeah, your little quad box up there.
Hot chip challenge if you win. Kyle B, first off, what? If you win? What are you talking about here? Second off, I've already done that challenge, and it sucks. I am not doing it again. I am not doing it again. Is it make it take? No, thank God it's not. That's like the only chance I have is that it's not make or take.
It's huge.
Okay, 1s and 2s, playing to 15, no make it take it. We're still trying to find a court. Might have to just sack up and play outside, which, I mean, that's just not good for old Krabs.
That's really bad for Krabs.
That is not good for old Krabs. I'm going to need sweatbands. I'm going to need a towel. Goots, get that Gatorade towel ready. I might need it. Straight up. All right.
That'll be from me standing out there, not you, Krabs.
Okay. Well, actually, I have my own, I think, from the PLL event.
I'll bring an extra if you need it.
Bring an extra. We might need it. A loss and a sunburn for Krabs. Tough. Yeah, it's 2 L's and 1, Chad. I can't be getting sunburned again, man. I got to be careful. I might need to lube up. Get some sunscreen going. If you're wondering what Rav is up to, he's splooging for CLV because his Knicks live wager is juiced in his favor. Okay, good. Go cash that puppy, Rav. Go cash that puppy. All right. We're trying to find an indoor court, Big Cheesy, but apparently all the indoor courts down there, even at fucking noon on a Monday, all the indoor courts are reserved already. Who would have thought? Not me.
Find that.
That's crazy.
Incredibly hard to believe.
Joshy said he called 8 places. 8 places. Couldn't find one that had a spot. That's insane. Oh. I don't want to go somewhere that's going to be packed, Sades. Go to a church. Could use all the help I can get, Sade. You're not wrong. All right. What else? I saw something else in here that I wanted to bring up, but might be gone. Oh, 4-man link. Yeah, Golden Vibe. 2 of our squares are gone, so we're going to have to wait that puppy out. Okay? All right. Let's move. Let's groove. It's about that time to craft up a squad ride. We need a bounce back after last night's cake. Jovan, you ready?
Yep.
Goots, run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. Sam Houston, I'm out.
Figured we start there.
A rare Jovan under on the card makes me want to just put it in there already. Thoughts?
I think we can do without that game 2 days in a row.
Dude.
Quite good.
Dude.
I mean, you want to go back-to-back days in that game, early squad rides?
It's not really early today. It's at 5.
Yeah.
Why are you getting scared? Are you getting? It's okay if you're getting a little scared or less confident about it. Just tell me. It's okay.
It wouldn't be up here if it wasn't. I hate going to the same game 2 games in a row in squad ride.
I kind of like it when it's cake the first day. It makes me like our chances day 2. If it was a winner yesterday, I'd be like, yeah, let's keep that shit out. I think we put that shit in there.
Sure.
I think that's a winner, Jovan.
All right. You know I'm in.
What else do you want in there? Because I think I can feel there's something else you really want to put in this, Paul. What is it?
I mean,
Sox or 49ers?
Niners.
Okay. 49ers plus 8.5?
Yeah.
Okay. Check the Carfax. Make sure we're still getting 8.5. Yep. Good. Yeah, no shot the 49ers cover this game with all their guys hurt against the big and bad Rams, right?
Not a chance.
I think I saw Trent in the chat also saying the 49ers are just the Reds, which as soon as I saw that, I bookmarked that and said, all right, we got to put that in squad right ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, don't even lace them up. No need for more injuries. Let's just move on. Give the Rams a 10-point win in the books and no need to play the game.
No
Yeah,
need.
49ers are bad. Yep. They're 3-1. Same record as the Rams.
They just got their first loss last week.
Same record as the Rams, and their whole team is hurt. Crazy. Crazy. Golden Vibe. You got to change your name if you're a Vibes guy saying RIP Niners. After putting that in there, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. Those are not Golden Vibes. Okay? What else, Jovan? Do you want to put the socks in here too, or you just want to splurge a 3-piece?
I think we can split it to 3-piece.
Okay. Let's go 3 plays, 3 winners, 2 minutes. Hurry up, go, go, go. 3 plays, 3 winners. 3 plays, 3 winners, 2 minutes. Hurry up, go, go, go. Sam Houston, Padres, Cubs under, and the 49ers plus 8.5. 3 plays, 3 winners. 3 plays, 3 winners. Hurry up, go, go, go. Hurry up, go, go, go. 3 plays, 3 winners. We got my play of the college football season, by the way, 46 and 30, up 13.22 units betting college football this year. 46 and 30, up 13.22 units, all tracked betting college football this year. This is my play of the year. The Sam Houston Bearcats. I'm literally wearing their fucking jersey. I still cannot believe I had to buy this piece of shit. I can't believe
it's a bad jersey. Really bad
it. It is
jersey.
an ugly, heavy jersey. I've been sweating in this thing all day. Sam Houston ML. We got Jovan's meat split up. We got split meat from Jovan. Padres Cubs under 7.5. Love a good Jovan under. Love a good Jovan under. And the 49ers plus 8.5. Stinky, nasty dog on prime time. Love it. Love that play. Get those votes in. Hurry up, go, go, go. Hurry up, go, go, go. Get involved. Get involved. Sounds like VT play of the year. Okay, then fade it, B-Bets. Good luck. Good luck. What's B's play of the year? I'm curious now. Swiss cheese.
He's got play of the year.
I'm curious. Okay. This does look like one of those cornhole jerseys that you see people wearing on ESPN for some reason. They got fucking paid or something. Those cornhole guys. They're on prime time now these days. I guess their season's over now, but a month or so ago, half the fucking ESPN stations were just cornhole. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about a sport that's grown a ton. Yep. All right, Sam Houston on the MLW Squad ride. Stick around for the Surge stream. Pitch Trent a winner. Bring the energy. And I'll catch you guys